gotta mute the TV. Guess who's playing? Oh, there. Go Pack. Excuse my Carolina blue glasses. I was just watching the state game, the Carolina game. I took my teenagers to dinner, and we were watching the Carolina game. And now we're back to watch the game. So it feels like Sunday to me. Blair and I drove up to D.C. today from Edenton. It took us just 4 hours, which was a miracle. We did not hit any traffic. And we are up here visiting her brothers at Episcopal High School. And when you're an alumni of Episcopal High School, which I am not, but I am married to one, you get to stay in the alumni cottage, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. 1, it's on campus. 2, it's a great deal. And 3, it's very close and comfortable. Go Oakland. What? Go Oakland? Are you crazy? No, go Oakland. So if you are here for excitement, you're going to get it. 1, my son Thomas is officially a Wolfpack person. He heard from state yesterday. He had been deferred and got in. So go Pack. Like his parents, he will be a state guy. We're super excited. If anybody knows me, they know that I love state and always have loved state. Even when I was at Meredith College, I went to all the football games, and I went and did a master's at Chapel Hill. And all I wanted to do was get back to the Wolfpack. It's really true. I don't know why. It's just good people. And nothing against the Wolfpack. I mean the Tar Heels. I have a master's from Carolina. But few people have got degrees from both colleges. I feel like the fact that I have a degree from both college, I actually can be a little more neutral. Go Pack. He's super excited. I don't know how excited he is that I'm going to be 2 hours away. Where is state located? It's located in Raleigh, North Carolina. Yeah, we're tickled. Tickled. Hold on. Let me see. And if anybody, hey, Ashley. So Ashley and I were talking yesterday. Ashley, what you told me, I heard from a lot of people too. This year, for anybody that is new to the college circuit, 2024 might have broken the mold of college. So it has been really a lot. Will he live in the dorms? Yes, I'll live in the dorms. Where else do you live? You ain't living at home. You'll live in the dorms. Anyway, it's been a big year for getting into college, and we are thankful and appreciative that NC State has recognized that he is awesome and not flat out rejected him like Chapel Hill did. No offense to anybody. But you know, it's amazing to me that you can grow up in Chowan County and make good grades and be a nice kid and do all the right things and just, you know, there's something about being a mother and having your child rejected too that it will really burn a fire in you. Yes, he got into state. What college did he apply under? He he was business, which evidently was a terrible idea. Don't apply to business. And his second choice was international studies. So he moved that to his first choice, and then he had sociology as second choice. But he got in, I think, under international studies. I have not seen the letter. So this is all hearsay. I was like, are you sure the letter says yes? Like, let's just make sure. But we're excited. We're excited. I think he's going to love State. He's going to love Raleigh. I'm going to love having him 2 hours away versus really 5. And I think he's going to do great. Yeah. You know, I get it. College is tough. You have 65,000 people applying for 3,000 spots. And a former admissions director at a university in North Carolina told me, she was like, you know, it starts to feel like a lottery. We really don't know anything about anybody. There's no test scores. There's no race. And, you know, schools want to have it be, you need diversity in a college, right? Well, suddenly you don't know diversity. So you're like, ugh, you're just going to choose. Anyway, it's a cluster. It's a cluster. But I am glad that he's in and he's nearby. You know what's interesting, though? Why does Carolina have 20% more girls than boys? Hey, Bobby. Oh, Bobby loves the Tar Heels, but he loves his nephew Thomas more. Title IX says you can't discriminate on race, and Chapel Hill acts like it's just a mystery how they have 20% more girls. Now, I didn't just fall off a turnip truck. They clearly know, because race, gender is checked on the application, who is a boy and who is a girl. Like, they're clearly taking girls because they want girls. So they are discriminating. I'm just going to say it. I mean, it can't be an accident. How for 20 years do you just happen to have exactly 20% more girls? Bullshaloney. Bullshaloney. Your kids live near downtown Raleigh. So I have a condo in Cameron Village that I lived in. People are like, couldn't you stay in your condo? Actually, we have 2. Remember I had a hoarder last year? We did. And no, they're not staying in those condos. Those condos are too expensive. I can rent those and pay for the dorm. You don't need to go to college and go from like having a curfew to having your own condo. Are you crazy? No. Dorms are good. There's a reason people start in dorms. Yes. My granddaughter's one of those girls at Chapel Hill. I mean, it's good if you're a girl, but it's just interesting to me. It's just interesting. But because why don't other universities have set 20% more by accident, you know? Stop it. Be grateful. I'm grateful, Sharon. See, some people struggle with me, like, saying things. They think it's, like, out of bitterness. It's not. If you followed me for 3 years ago, I did a really big thing on admission to Carolina because there was a school in Raleigh that had an abundance of acceptances, like 47 out of 59. And then that stopped. So it's not that it affects me personally. It's just, I think it's important to talk about. Yeah, I like a dorm. Where's Blair? I think she's taking a shower. Yes, he got in. He's going to State. Going to State. Joy, it's funny. Yeah, speaking of which, lots of people buy a condo for their kids. Well, my condo is only 1 bedroom, so I don't know where they're going to stuff people in there. That thing's like 600 square feet. Yeah, it's just important to think. Where are the kids? Well, not with me. Did any of his friends get in to stay with him? He doesn't have any friends from Episcopal going to State, but he's lots of friends from Edenton going to State. Lots of friends, lots of people from our local high school going to State. So that'll be fun. I think he's excited about that. Yes, and if he were going to Carolina, I would be glad for him to be going to Carolina. I'd be happy for him to be going to Carolina. But I would still say this was a nightmare. State is Raleigh, North Carolina State. Like the North Carolina state. Now he needs a car. And no, nobody needs any car. I don't even have a child in college yet, and I'm already an expert. So you do not want your freshman son to have a car, because if he ends up pledging, he suddenly becomes a free Uber. Yeah. Free Uber. And I had this friend, and her son was at Washington and Lee. And one weekend, she was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Oh, not much." She was like, "Well, what do you mean?" He was in Alabama, Bama, driving some Pledge Brothers somewhere. So no car. Nope. No. Try to live in University Towers. The university bought it last year, and it's one of the housing options. Oh, it is nice, Susan. So my husband's godfather, Val Valentine, owned University Towers, and then he sold it to the university. I think you can, like, request it, but, I mean, I think it's pretty much a, like, get what you get, don't have a fit kind of thing. How will he get home? He will ride with other people that have cars. Or his mother will come pick him up. Because she will be excited to get him. Will he pledge a fraternity? I have no idea. He will. I don't even think he knows himself. This is all hot off the presses. And we are just thankful that he really likes where he's going. We had a really good tour there. I felt, Thomas and I both felt like that State was a better fit for him. He preferred Chapel Hill. So we went and did the Chapel Hill tour, and it was good. And then we went to do the State tour, and we left. He said, "I didn't expect to like it this much." And he really liked it. They have a really nice gym. And yes, Carmen, he's thrilled. Yeah. And anyway, he really liked it. And I think he's going to love it. And if he doesn't love it, he can apply and transfer somewhere else. Because that's what we do in life, right? We make a plan, and then 90% of the time it doesn't go the way we want. And that's good for us. Do you ever think, like, now, so the backstory is, I went to Meredith College. I did not want to go to Meredith College. I had just been at a girls' school, boarding school. I was no more interested, oh, thanks, Stephanie, to be with girls than I was to move to Kansas and farm. And my dad was like, "I think you'd like Meredith." I was like, "Oh, no. No." And he drugged me up to Meredith, and we went on a tour. And I was like, boy, I really do like this. I'm at the alumni cottage at my boys' high school. And darn if I didn't go to Meredith, and it was awesome. In fact, it was so good that I think I'm so thankful I have a daughter, because it is a great college in Raleigh. It was really good. I got right into Chapel Hill from there for grad school, which I never would have done if I'd gone to a big school. In fact, we tried to get little Thomas to look at Sydney and Elon. No. But it was just a great experience. So anyway, it was a great experience. You like the lampshade? Does it look like it's like a portal for E.T.? So anyway, that wasn't my plan. And if I hadn't gone to Meredith, I wouldn't have met my husband, who I met like probably the first week of school. And the story, as he tells it, is that he met me when he was a pledge, and that I was smoking cigarettes on the deck of the K house, and that his job was to pick up the butts. I do not remember that. I've doubt very seriously that that's true. I went to Salem Academy in Winston. Will he play a sport? At State? I bet he'll play a club sport, but I mean, no, I don't think he's like going pro. My husband said that my mixing his genetics with mine diluted our athleticism. It's probably true. Can't hurt my feelings. Your daughter's freshman dorm roommate put tape down and told her not to go in her space. What? Are people crazy? I might have to call the mother. Your daughter will be a freshman at State in the fall, too. Oh, yay, Gina. Where is Amos? Amos is at home with Daddy and watching. Oh no. It's starting. We're going to have to watch the game. Anyway, cheers to the Wolfpack. We're ready. Subscribers, see you tomorrow. And if you have not subscribed to my blog, it is $5 until tomorrow morning. So this is your big chance. Subscribers, we'll do a check-in after the game.